Elizabeth Bennet, would you do me the honor of making me the happiest man in London? Pardon? Are you quite alright? Hey everybody, I'm Ethan.
I'm Alex.
I'm Jonathan.
And I'm John, and we're here to review the 2016 movie Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
We're early, baby.
So this movie is based on a book, a very classic book by Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice, but it's with zombies in it.
Woo! Zombies.
And it's basically the classic story about, an aristocratic family and the struggle of the daughters and who they want to marry, but there's zombies in it too. So I didn't really know what to expect going in this movie, but I think I liked what I got.
Yeah, I can say I haven't read this one, Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. I haven't read it. I'm Ethan the book guy. I haven't read it.
I was supposed to read Pride and Prejudice, but I ended up not.
Boom. Just that. Screw you learning. Who needs you?
I just wanted to see, class struggles and zombies.
Yeah.
And I feel like...
I think I got that.
I got it.
And I think it's just worth noting that we saw a very early rough cut of this movie,
We saw the
so...
first
Yeah,
cut.
we were the first people.
The first public audience in America.
We're
to see
special.
this movie.
You're
Public
not.
audience.
You're not special.
And I don't think
said
this
it.
movie is going to take such a huge change, but the visuals will be different. They probably will change some things with editing. So just to let you know,
It was-
we're only
It was pretty rough.
It was rough.
so we're only going off of what we've seen at this point.
Mhm.
Now, one of my favorite things about this movie was the cast.
Yeah.
I think they're really well done to fit the roles, and they have excellent chemistry.
I thought that Darcy was excellent. I
Oh,
thought he was
yeah.
the best part of this movie.
I think he was the best part.
I thought he kind of had like a raspy British accent at first, and I wasn't sure if I liked it or not.
He
but
was
once I adjusted to it.
very strangely. He was charming and mysterious and very.
You got a little crush,
He
Ethan?
filled the
Yeah,
Little...
he filled the role of do I like him? Do I not like him?
he's kind of an anti-hero.
Yeah, he's nice, but there's something off about him. Should I distrust him or not?
And later on, you learn more things about him. You're like, wow, you are a much better character than I thought you were originally, and I like that.
Yeah, I think really the entire cast does a really good job. All the women who are basically the main characters of this movie, who are, struggling for who they want to marry in this whole class struggle, and they're pretty simple characters, but they still manage to give good performances and bring a certain amount of depth to it and be interesting, even though they're not the most fleshed out. I think that was really good.
Yeah.
I think they pulled off the whole aristocratic vibe, but also adding in the cool twist of
There are zombies, yeah.
zombie
Right,
slayers,
yeah.
and they are fighting over whichever kind of fighting style that they want, and the whole thing they pulled it off.
That was really cool. Now, also you said that the characters had a lot of depth. The zombies kind of had a little bit more depth
Yeah.
than usual.
Yeah.
movies.
This.
They weren't just,
They weren't-
mindless
yeah.
creatures that just sprint at you and you're like, ah!
These aren't Walking Dead zombies.
These aren't Walking
No,
Dead zombies. These aren't 28 Days Later zombies. These are
they
their
are
own brand of zombies.
aristocratic, intellectual zombies.
Exactly.
Yes.
Which
They like to
actually,
feast on brains.
I love this new. Where I can say that I don't know if this has been done before, but I'd love to see. I actually really like the zombie mythology that they created here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when they talked about it, I was like, oh wow, this is really interesting. I just want to learn more about it.
Yeah, I've never really seen zombies done like this before. I think there could be a lot of potential for other stories using this same type of zombie, because there's a lot more potential for depth in a story rather than
only
just
thing
fighting.
that I can think of that was similar to this was Warm Bodies. back
Yes.
in
I've not seen
yes.
that.
But
2014.
I think that is also attributed to the source material, because the original author wanted to keep the Pride and Prejudice storyline while adding in zombies. So if
Yeah,
you
Jane
had
Austen.
mindless, if
Well, I had all those zombies.
if you had mindless zombies, then I don't think it would fit it quite as well, and I think that it made it blend a little more to the original storyline.
Yeah, I think it really served the story well. And another, just expanding on that, I think this, faithfully adopts a classic while still providing a sort of interesting take on it, because it's very faithful to the original Pride and Prejudice story, but it's still sort of fun and interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
It had the same ups and downs, same twists and turns,
Right.
and
But
had you on the
zombies.
edge of your seat. Yeah,
But
with
zombies.
So
Yeah.
even though I think that we can all agree this movie was a ton of fun, it
was-
did have
it was fun.
a few little drawbacks, especially in the way that the story was paced. I'd say it was a little disjointed.
Right.
Yeah.
And it didn't know what it
Hopefully they
wanted
can
to
fix
be.
this in the editing.
I hope
when
they
it comes
can.
out in January,
I don't
which
know.
might
February
I don't-
6th.
I don't think they will. I think this is more of a problem with the script.
Be. Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
thought that, or at least we all agreed that in some scenes it was really serious. Like they were really going for a hard-on drama, and then all of a sudden it
Yes.
was switched.
Yes. The example that I always give is they're having a very serious conversation, and then they reference a character, this Duchess or Countess or something like that. And as soon as they mention her name, they immediately smash cut to a clip of her standing on a mountain of bodies, just yelling. And it was super goofy, and it was
Yeah.
it was weirdly out of place. It made me laugh,
Yeah.
but it was weird.
There's also a few story arcs that aren't closed off by the
Yeah.
end of the movie, and I was just like, wait, what? But what about this?
I thought that was
was
important, but I guess
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
It kind
I-
of. Go ahead.
Okay, I think it was it's attributed to the fact that the author wanted to take Pride and Prejudice, but just add in zombies. So I think switching between the drama parts that he loved the most and the goofy parts that he wanted to add in kind of just made it good for a book because it's a little more flowing. You have more description for the changes back and forth, but it didn't really translate well onto screen, and
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Yeah.
the writer's fault.
I thought it just sort of swaps awkwardly between a lot of different storylines and doesn't really, because there's a lot of interesting storylines, but I don't think it really expands all of them as much as they deserve. So, guys, at the end of the day, what would you give Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies out of 5 stars?
Okay, I guess I'll go first. Well, I enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed it. You know, I personally enjoyed the action. I enjoyed some of the visuals. You know, the cinematography. The cast was great. Hopefully they fix the blood, because there were some weird things with the blood.
Yeah.
But I thought overall it was pretty fun. So I think I'm gonna give Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies a 3 out of 5.
It's pretty respectable.
Alex.
I definitely enjoyed it as well. I think that it followed the whole aristocratic thing with the zombies, and it was goofy as well as serious, and it had good comedy in it with good acting and all that. So with that in mind, I think Pride and Prejudice and Zombies deserves a 3 out of 5 stars.
All right.
I had a lot of fun with this movie, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that really, as long as I walked into this movie and was entertained, just the fact of Pride and Prejudice and zombies, I mean, come on, that's awesome.
yeah,
Who
yeah.
ever thought this would become a movie?
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun, some of the action was great. I thought that some of the prosthetics were fantastic.
Oh yeah, the makeup.
And,
I enjoyed the makeup.
yeah.
Not just John did.
Overall, it was just a really cool movie, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Wow.
Yeah, the 0.5.
I had a lot of fun with this movie. I thought that the cast was really good. They all had great chemistry and just were a lot of fun and entertaining together. It really did a good job with its interesting take on zombies and interesting adaptation of Pride and Prejudice. But there were some problems with the script, and it didn't quite reach its potential and expand on these different ideas as well as it could have. But I still had a lot of fun, so I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5 stars.
I also want to note that on the little rating card that we had for reviewing the movie afterwards, so they can get our opinion,
Feedback, yeah.
it said, "How as entertainment, how would you rate this movie?"
Yeah.
Not as a
As-
movie.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think they know what they're going.
Yeah, they
It's
know
just
their target
entertaining.
audience.
Yeah, I don't think they're going for the Oscars this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright guys, so are you excited to see Pride and Prejudice Zombies? Let us know anything about that in the comments below. Also make sure to subscribe to our channel to get constant updates about reviews, and follow us on Twitter at Stubmasters, and you can look as good as all of us if
Not
you go
me,
on,
not you.
not this guy, if you go on cafepress.com/Stubmasters to buy merchandise. Alright guys, Stubmaster Reviews, I'm John.
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Alex.
I'm Ethan.
Have a great day.